Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So today we're going over to the Welbeck Abbey Brewery based in Worksop, at the Welbeck Abbey funnily enough, and it's their Georgiana bottle conditioned beer, so I must make sure that I don't pour the last little bit, initially at least. So it's a session IPA with bright citrus flavours, 3.7%, and hoping to get this beer review out on both YouTube and Instagram if it works. So we'll see how that goes. So no waffling, do a beer review. I can still get a humour out in the 4 or 5 minutes, whatever. So here we go. Oh, look at that crystal clear pour. You ever get the chance to go to the brewery to do a brewery tour, please do so. You will love it. So, like I say, in the bottom, bottle conditioned beers do that. Nothing wrong with the beer, probably the best tasting part of the beer really, but you know, without being pedantic. Look at that, a straw colour pour, straw to gold depending on what you think about your colours, and oh, that does smell nice. Yeah, certainly citrusy flavours coming through. Head's dissipated already, let's dive in. Oh. Gotta be honest, tasting very, very well. The citrus nose, there's a nice burst of citrus there without being, you know, I mean, it is what, you know, it looks like a modern traditional beer. Breweries, craft and modern traditional, there's blurry lines there. I always think it's like more in that area between craft and modern traditional, you know, the sweet zone area that appeals to everyone without it being too much one way or too much the other way. But regardless, you know, obviously just my opinion in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, look at that, lovely. The sporadic bit of carbonation going off there. Easy drinking, 3.7%. It's never gonna, you know, hurt the, not too strong, you know. There's a strength thing. I mean, I love a strong beer, but you can only drink, you know, a third to a pint is all you're ever going to drink of that, and that's on a session. If you're going out, you know, because it will wallop you. Something like this, you can drink quite a bit more, should you want to, obviously. But the citrusy taste. A lovely burst of citrus right at the front, which leads into, you know, the rest of it. Ooh. An amazing brewery, you know, if you see them out and about. I know yesterday, was Sunday the 7th of September 2025, and you know, if you see them yesterday, there was over at a Bolsover market with all their different beers they do. Good range of styles of beers, you know. As much as I love all beers, but what I don't want to be doing is drinking the same style of beer all the time. It makes for a very boring life, you know. You go out and you're drinking exactly the same sort of style, i.e. hazy pale ales, it can get really boring. I mean, this is something I'll bring up on the channel in another video. But yeah, styles of beers, something, yeah, something to taste, challenge your taste buds. This delivers that. It delivers a nice kick of citrus, and it certainly set me up for the day. Although I've got a busy day ahead, so Lovely. So, would I drink this again? The absolute answer to that is absolutely yes. Definitely drink it again. You know, they're a great brewery. You seem to find Welbeck Abbey beers more so certainly in Wetherspoons. I've caught them. I caught them at Castle Rock Brewery pub the other week. Obviously, many more pubs. Depends on where you live. And you know, had I have my own micro pub, we would be having Winchester. Welbeck Abbey beers. I was thinking of the Winchester in Sherwood, which is round the corner from me, who always have Welbeck Abbey beers. But you know, sometimes with the world of beers and beer reviews, sometimes you know you need to get onto your pub and say, I like the sound of that beer that he's just reviewed. You know, any chance of getting those beers in? It's as simple as that. For any brewery you like, you know, and you know, getting that feedback back to especially if you enjoy it or you watch a beer review and think that's amazing, and get them and you know, kind of force them to come away from their some breweries, some pubs and micro pubs tend to go into their own little zone, and you get the same beers, and it's like, oh dear. And it's nice to be supportive of any brewery, but sometimes it's nice to have something new as well. And for somebody like me, being a beer reviewer, I always want something new. But I like going back to beers as well, good beers. So, crystal clear pour, as you can see. The last touch of the bottle there is settled down again now, but there is a tinsy-winsy sediment layer. You pour that out, drink it, beautiful. It is actually a lot of flavour in the sediment bit. So, would I drink it again? Yes. Out of 5 for me, good 4.4 out of 5. A very easy drinking, light, citrusy pale ale. And that's my review. Thank you for watching. See you soon.